Hi, Coach Sonia here, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the health and fitness program that I am a coach in. My business is actually called Botanically Fit, and so which really goes along with the holistic aspect of health and wellness. And the Team Beachbody philosophy really is about the holistic approach to health and fitness. And so not just taking a protein shake or not just doing serious workouts, not just eating well, but actually incorporating all aspects. So it's not a quick fix solution. It's actually kind of a new approach to living well. So this is one of the reasons I absolutely, love Team Beachbody, the whole program and what they're about, and this is why I am a coach. And I've had success on it, and so therefore, I really believe in the program and what it can do. So this video is really just a hopefully brief introduction to what Team Beachbody has to offer. So we'll talk about the full package. And so from what I've seen, the gals that actually are the folks that incorporate all parts of the program have guaranteed success. Every single time, no questions asked, anywhere from 8 to 12 pounds lost in the first month of the program in a challenge group. And then over time, that depending on what you have to start with, becoming completely health and fit, and lives are transformed with this program. But it is about totally committing yourself wholeheartedly. There are, however, many people who have started the program by using just one aspect or another to begin with, and then over time got more involved in the entire program. And so I was going to talk a little bit about what it all looks like, and then a couple different ways to approach it and how that might work and why. Okay, so Team Beachbody, where do we start? So I'd say the most important piece is the nutrition piece. And there's actually two parts to the Team Beachbody philosophy around nutrition. One is clean eating and portion control using these containers. Well, this is one of the meal plans. Actually, all programs in Team Beachbody have their own meal plan, but generally they're all aligned with using clean, extra nutritious foods, which basically make our bodies work better. So it's not a food shortage program, and there's portion control, but it's more about eating more nutritious food for what you have. So you're not like totally, you are not like being starved by any means. You're actually fully supported nutritionally. It's just changing up how you do it. So having 3 or 4 or even 5, depending on your meal plan, servings of vegetables, and that's actually a pretty large container, and I'm glad this video actually gives it kind of justice. And then with fruits, having only 2 orders of fruits a day, servings of fruits, but still, if you fill that with blueberries, it's a pretty good amount, like a cup. Carbs, 2 small carbs, and what I find is a lot of people seem to have trouble eating all their food, or feel like for some reason they should not have carbs at all, and so what they're doing is they're starving themselves because, yeah, we want to go light on the carbs, but there's nutrients in carbs that our body wants too. We just want to go for healthier carbs. So that's kind of where this book comes in. And so this is the Portion Fix program, right? And so we're starting the 21-day fix on June 5th. And this is what you do. You figure out your group and how many of each container you can get. And then when you look in this guide, you see that there's a whole list for each container of foods that are acceptable, right? And so this is clean eating. We're eating the real whole food as opposed to something processed. And then you'll see at the very top, you'll have your most nutritious carbs like sweet potatoes or quinoa. And then at the very, very bottom, you have like whole wheat toast or a corn tortilla. And so then for each of these color containers, you actually have a list of food that is approved. And it's pretty much like, I mean, almost every food you could possibly want that's a whole food is on the list. It's just thinking about keeping it clean, right? And so when you do that, you end up, and now nutrition is 80% of the deal, right? So if you follow the meal plan alone, so that's if you were looking to just start somewhere and we're kind of concerned about affordability, for like $40 you can get the guide and the meal and the containers. And that's a very important place to start if that's all you can do. Now, the best place to start, if you can't do the whole package, is with the meal plan and Shakeology. Now, Shakeology, and this has my heart. When I first started this program, I really was, I had no idea what I was getting into. I just knew I wanted to make a change. So I started taking this shake, and come to find out, it's actually chock full of superfoods. Like, it's all plant medicine, which is so awesome. And you have probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, antioxidants, phytonutrients. You do have proteins in here. This is actually the vegan chocolate, so it's all plant protein versus the whey protein, which is an animal protein, based in the regular recipe. But there's like 7 or 8 different flavors, and they just came out with some new vegan flavors. Adaptogens, that's the other thing. So all of these ingredients, I mean, there's superfoods from around the world, and they're ethically sourced, which is a huge deal to me. This is like a medicine. So this is not just some protein, but it's actually got some intense supplements in here that are really powerful. And within, a week or 2 of drinking this shake, my digestive tract was in order. I was having regular bowel movements, which I didn't have before. It's like a really good, healthy, nourishing energy throughout my body. I drink, for example, if I drink this before I go to bed, I will sleep better. It's almost as though it just makes every cell in my body improve. Whatever it's meant to do, it all improves because there's such intense nutrition in here. So this is an excellent supplement, and there's a lot of information out there about how medical conditions such as diabetes, inflammatory conditions are improved with using Shakeology. So these two, the meal plan control and the Shakeology, is the best place to start if you are in a position where you're not ready to do the whole package. Now, the whole package includes a workout fitness routine as well. And that's where you're going to see your 10 to 12 pounds a month with really healthy, clean weight reduction. But to tie it all together, none of this really seems to matter because I've started several people on this without the accountability piece. Now, we use challenge trackers. And so we have a group of us women that super support each other, and we all log into this challenge tracker every day. When you start the program, you're going to measure your inches, like your arms and thighs and hips and that sort of thing. You're also going to weigh yourself, and you're going to take pictures because you really want to take pictures. It sucks at first, but the beauty of the picture is 3 weeks later when you see yourself and how you look in that picture at 10 pounds less, it is fantastic, and you don't want to miss that. So you can put all that information in the tracker, but then every day we're coming in, we're reporting our workouts and our Shakeology, right? And we're also commenting on each other's posts, and we're supporting each other and motivating each other and sharing what we're learning and what we're doing in different workout programs. There's only one person I've worked with that has done this consistently, and she didn't even start with fitness. She just started with Shakeology, and that's it. And trying to do a little bit of nutrition. But she was in this challenge tracker, and she's the only gal that's still with me today as far as in the group and having success and growing and changing, right? And that's what I've experienced with this program, is that I just have to get a little bit better every day. So the best way to do the fitness part is to get the Beachbody On Demand All Access Pass. And so when you get in here, if you can see it, you get the Fixate cooking show, but you get all access to all programs, past and present and future, from Team Beachbody for the year. And then you would just renew it every year. But you can get a challenge pack that includes an entire bag of Shakeology and this entire access to all these workouts for $160. Now, a bag of Shakeology by itself is $130. So that is a sweet deal. And so I love having this online because I can take these anywhere with me. I can work out in my own home. Here's the beauty of most of these workouts are 30 minutes. Like the 21-day fix program that we're starting, which I showed you a lot of these things, we're starting on June 5th. That is 30-minute workout. So I can do them at home. They're fast, get them out of the way. For a busy person like me, that was very important. But with the All Access Pass, you can go in there and find all sorts of workouts at varying levels. And they all have their own food plans, which are all along the same lines, but every workout program has its own little kit, which is really cool. So I wanted to show you all of that. I think that is it. If you're doing, depending on what you're doing, some of the workout programs require equipment, although not a lot, right? But a lot of them require no equipment. And so you get to kind of decide, you know, where am I going? Where am I going with my health and fitness? So like if you wanted to just walk every day for now, or had a workout regime already kind of in place, well, then you might just do the Shakeology in the containers. The whole deal is that the whole package is what's guaranteed. That's what I can guarantee to bring weight loss and success as far as a lifestyle change and actual weight loss, because that's what's worked for me and like many other people. And I know it'll work. I know if you do this and the workout and the accountability, you will lose that weight. I know that for a fact. So I think that that's just really about it. I just wanted to do as brief as possible introduction to Team Beachbody and the philosophy behind it, and the nutrition, which I want to talk a little bit more about the nutrition and Shakeology. Most of the food that we get on the shelves, especially if you're in Alaska, most of the food that we get is not that nutritious. It's so far removed from where it was picked, or what have you. You just end up losing a lot of nutrition in the food unless we get it local, right? But in general, a lot of the food that we get is not, doesn't have a lot of nutrition in it. If we go out to eat, or the food we pre-prepare, unless we're eating really clean. And even then, there's a lot of nutrients that we're not necessarily getting. And so the Shakeology is providing those nutrients that our body is really craving. And so when it comes to cravings, and so this is the difference between this program and other programs out there that I'm aware of, is, if I have a calorie deficient diet because I'm trying to lose weight and change my habits, right? I got to do something different. If I have a calorie deficient diet, what ends up happening over time, without the motivation, without the additional nutritional support, I get tired and depleted. And so this is a big reason why I believe the Shakeology is such a huge, important part of this. Because with this, I had the energy to keep doing this and keep doing the workouts when I might not have been able to follow through with it, because I never have before. So huge piece. Okay, so if I have sent you this video on Facebook or text message or through email, you now have my contact information, so you know how to get a hold of me, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have and go into more details. But I hope this gave you a pretty good basic idea of what we do in our challenge groups with Team Beachbody. And I hope you choose to join us, because it's actually a lot of fun, and it's really empowering to have some control over my health and fitness and wellness. So thanks for tuning in.